the most insane power-hitting cricket has ever seen. Welcome to the 11th Deep Dive with Cricket Collective. These are the fastest 50s ever smashed in T20 international cricket, where every ball counts and milliseconds define legends. From Nepal to Australia, we're counting down the most explosive innings the game has ever seen. Starting at number 1 is Nepal's Dipendra Singh Airee, who redefined what's possible in T20 batting, with an astonishing 9-ball 50 against Mongolia in the 2023 Asian Games. The sheer mathematics of this innings is mind-blowing. He hit 8 sixes in his first 9 balls, including 6 consecutive maximums to start his innings. A hitting spree that defies probability. The statistical improbability of this achievement can't be overstated. The chances of hitting 6 consecutive sixes off the first 6 balls faced is astronomically low. Assuming even a generous 10% chance of hitting a 6 off any given ball, the probability drops to 0.0001%, or 1 in a million. Airee's final strike rate of 520 is almost beyond comprehension. What's even more remarkable about this performance is the context. It came during Nepal's record-breaking total of 314 for 3, the first time any team had crossed 300 in T20 internationals. In the same match, his teammate Kushal Malla hit the fastest T20 international century, 34 balls, meaning 2 world records fell in a single innings. Airee's record will be nearly impossible to break. To improve on 9 balls, a batter would need to score 50 from just 8 deliveries, which would require not just boundaries, but additional runs from overthrows or no balls. The mathematical ceiling of this record is what makes it so special. It may well stand for decades to come. In second place is Austria's Mirza Ahsan, who hammered a 13-ball 50 against Luxembourg in 2019. This remarkable innings featured just 2 boundaries, but an incredible 7 sixes, showing his preference for clearing rather than finding the rope. His strike rate of 384.61 would be remarkable even in the final overs of a T20 World Cup match, let alone sustained for 13 consecutive deliveries. While this match didn't have the global audience of World Cup games, it represents how T20 cricket has democratized the sport. Austria, ranked outside the top 50 in ICC rankings, isn't a traditional cricket power, yet produced a performance that would be extraordinary, even at the highest level. This democratization of cricket excellence is one of the format's most profound impacts. What this indicates is that, as the format matures, power hitting is becoming increasingly refined and specialized. Ahsan's innings wasn't a fluke. He averaged 31.25 in T20 Is, with a strike rate consistently over 150, demonstrating how specialized training for the shortest format is producing results that seemed impossible just a generation ago. Now that you've reached this far, hope you're enjoying these deep dives. Subscribe to Cricket Collective for more such fun cricket content. Now let's get back to the next one. The third spot belongs to Yuvraj Singh, who needed just 12 balls to reach his 50 against England in the 2007 T20 World Cup. This innings contained perhaps the most famous over in T20 history, Yuvraj smashing Stuart Broad for 6 consecutive sixes. The psychological domination Yuvraj established with each maximum was visible in Stuart Broad's increasingly desperate bowling. The statistical impact of this innings went far beyond the numbers. Yuvraj finished with 58 from 16 balls at a strike rate of 362.50, helping India post 218 for 4. His brutal assault left England shell-shocked, with the psychological impact affecting their batting, as they fell 18 runs short in the chase. What many forget is the context behind this explosion. It was triggered by a verbal exchange with Andrew Flintoff in the previous over that visibly angered Yuvraj. The probability of a world-class bowler like Broad being hit for 6 consecutive sixes is vanishingly small. It's happened only 4 times in all professional cricket history. The wider impact was enormous. This innings came in the inaugural T20 World Cup, helping establish India's dominance in the format, and creating the momentum that would eventually lead to the IPL's creation the following year. In many ways, the economics of modern cricket, with the IPL now valued at over $10 billion, can be traced to moments like this that captured the imagination of the cricket-mad Indian public. At number 4 is Netherlands' Stefan Myburgh, who smashed a 17-ball 50 against Ireland in 2014. His explosive 23-ball 63 with 7 sixes wasn't just remarkable for its speed, it was the context that made it legendary. The Dutch needed to chase 190 in 14.2 overs to qualify for the Super 10s, a task considered nearly impossible with a required run rate of 13.25. Myberg's assault made the impossible possible. He hit 37 runs off his first 15 balls, targeting Ireland's seamers with particular brutality. His final innings featured 4 fours and 7 sixes, giving him a strike rate of 273.91. The statistical improbability was staggering. To achieve the qualification target, Netherlands needed to maintain a run rate that teams struggled to sustain, even for a couple of overs. The cricket analytics company CricViz calculated that this chase had less than a 5% probability of success at the start. Myberg's 50 changed those odds dramatically. What's particularly impressive is that this came in a high-pressure qualification match where failure meant elimination, not in a dead rubber or against weak opposition. This innings reshaped perceptions of associate cricket. Ireland was considered the strongest associate nation at the time, having beaten Pakistan and England in previous World Cups. For Netherlands to demolish them in this fashion announced that the gap between full members and associates was narrowing, particularly in T20 cricket where power hitting could equalize differences in technique. Rounding out the top 5, we have 3 batsmen tied at 18-ball 50s. Maxwell's 18-ball 50 came against Pakistan in 2018 during an 84-run partnership with Aaron Finch. His innings included 9 fours and 3 sixes at a strike rate of 233.33. What sets Maxwell apart is his 360-degree shot-making. His ability to hit to all parts of the ground makes bowlers' margin for error virtually non-existent. Data analysts have calculated that Maxwell targets more scoring zones than almost any other batsman, making field placement against him particularly challenging. KL Rahul's 18-ball effort came against Scotland in the 2021 T20 World Cup, where India needed a massive net run rate boost to keep their semi-final hopes alive. His performance under this pressure, helping India chase 86 in just 6.3 overs, demonstrated ice-cool temperament alongside technical excellence. Rahul's classical technique combined with T20 power makes him a fascinating case study in how traditional batting can adapt to modern demands. Shoaib Malik, the veteran of this trio, hit his 18-ball 50 against Scotland in 2021 at the age of 39, making him the oldest player to score a T20 I-50 at such a rapid rate. His longevity, playing international cricket across 4 different decades, adds an extra dimension to this achievement. Malik's innings included 6 sixes, proving that power hitting isn't necessarily a young man's game. The statistical similarity of these 3 innings, all exactly 18 balls, despite the players' vastly different styles, builds, and approaches, demonstrates how T20 batting has created multiple valid paths to the same outcome, rather than a one-size-fits-all technique. What these blazing 50s prove is simple. T20 isn't just a format, it's a revolution. It's where centuries of tradition meet the power of modern athleticism, where any team, any player on any day can rewrite history. Whether it's Dipendra Singh Airy rewriting probability charts, Yuvraj Singh etching his name into folklore with 6 unforgettable sixes, or veterans like Shoaib Malik proving age is just a number, each knock shows us a different path to greatness. These aren't just fast 50s, they're cricketing statements, moments that shift momentum, rewrite rule books, and make fans fall in love with the sport all over again. As T20 continues to evolve, records like these remind us that the next miracle could be just 1 over away. So tell us in the comments, which of these innings gave you chills? And which current player do you think will break into this elite club next? Subscribe to Cricket Collective for more deep dives, untold stories, and stat-defying brilliance from the cricketing world. Because speed thrills, but legends last forever.